When it comes to the new coronavirus, we've been hearing the term flatten the curve a lot, which essentially means reducing the spread of COVID-19. Major societal changes such as physical distancing have taken place in order to do this. But what's next? What happens after we flatten the curve?
We still need to observe the same kinds of precautions that we're seeing and observing now. And that's where the interesting change is going to take place.
Rivlin says if we immediately go back to how our pre-coronavirus lives were, we may risk seeing a second wave of the outbreak. So we're likely going to experience a new reality that will be a hybrid of some of the safety measures that we've been taking during the pandemic and our old realities.
They have to be really done in a phased fashion. We can't just all go back suddenly, start working and go back to school. We have to really kind of come up with categories of groups that could start going back to work, do that over a several month time period and see what happens.
While each country will decide based on its situation when and how to ease restrictions, Riley says it's likely that it will be done in order of priority, so people that will need to go back to work or school may be first. And as for other industries like service providers, shopping centers, public spaces, and entertainment, this will also likely be done in staggered groups so we don't immediately create a large gathering.
We're probably going to have a very slow re-engagement over a prolonged period of time.
When it comes to physical distancing, it won't go away entirely. For example, we shouldn't expect to sit in packed arenas and large concert venues anytime soon.
But when you go out, if you're with someone you know, you don't have to maintain this 6-foot rule. But if you're going into a crowd of strangers, then you probably should remain distant from these people.
Working from home has also become the new norm, and experts say this may carry forward, especially for those feeling even a little under the weather.
If you remember, 6 months ago or beyond that, the general sort of attitude in community has been, well, if you've got a bit of a sore throat or the sniffles, that shouldn't be a reason not to come to work. Well, now it's going to be the opposite, where it's going to be an opportunity to work from home.
While we may be eager to get back to normal, it's going to be a new normal. Riley says after we flatten the curve, we will likely need to see a significant decrease in COVID-19 cases for around 10 days before we see any restrictions lifting. And at that point, as a global community, we will still need to take some safety precautions to be better prepared for future pandemics.
Thanks for watching Global News. If you want to stay up to date on the latest breaking national and international news, be sure to subscribe to our channel.